Guess what we're doing today? So you probably think that because we're in the kitchen we're making treats, but you probably already know based on the title of this video that that's not exactly what's happening today. But we are making something for the dogs today. For those of you that may be new here, this is Shelby, this is Memphis, my name is Jess. Welcome to our channel. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, go on down there, hit that subscribe button, click that bell, turn on all notifications so you can be notified whenever we put up new videos. So what are we doing today? Today, it kind of looks like food, but it's not. We are going to make salt dough ornaments of the dog's paw prints for the Christmas tree. Now, I've been doing YouTube for 9 years, and I don't know why I never thought to show you guys how to do this before, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna make some paw print ornaments so we can hang them on our tree. It's super simple. I'm sure a lot of you have probably done salt dough before when you were kids, maybe in school. Let us know down below if this is something you have actually done before, but we're gonna do it and show you how it's done in case you don't know. Should be super fun. So the hard part will be keeping the dog's attention. So I have some of their favorite treats over here. What do you think? They're like, wait, treats? We work for treats. All right, let's make some ornaments. So we're gonna very quickly go through the ingredients that you will need to make this. First, you will need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of salt, and 1 cup of cold water. I also have a big round cutter, which you could just cut out a circle with a knife, that doesn't matter. We're also gonna need something to make a hole for the ornaments. I'm just gonna use the back of this pen. Some paints, which I actually have more of these, but I'm gonna grab them after. And then something to hang the ornaments, probably a little bit of ribbon, which I also have to find and could not find. I may have to run out to the store while these are in the oven and grab some. So some ribbon or a hook. Girls, there's treats in here. I'm not kidding, there really is. I have cookies. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna mix the salt and the flour together, and then we are going to slowly add about a tablespoon or 2 of water at a time to the mixture. We have our 2 cups of flour. We're gonna go ahead and put this in this large bowl. 1 cup of salt, gonna go ahead and put this in this large bowl. Now we're gonna mix this together just a little bit. Now for the next part, you don't want to pour all of the water in at once. We're just going to add like 2 tablespoons at a time and then slowly mix it. Go ahead and mix it with your hands. It'll probably be the easiest. So this is pretty much what you want it to look like. It's nice, it's doughy, you can form it. Notice I have it formed into a ball.
You could still break it in half though. It would
still break it in half.
Yep. Oh, look at
and then you can form another ball. So you want it, it's gonna feel like Play-Doh. That's what you want it to feel like. What do you think?
Memphis is there waiting. She's like, oh, I would try that.
It's salty.
Ew.
See your face? You wanna try it again? It's like, it seems you went for it twice, even after the first reaction.
Yeah, all right. It's not very good.
We're gonna roll these out now and make some paw prints. So now that this is done, we're actually gonna let this sit for about 20 minutes, and while it's sitting, we're gonna preheat the oven to 250 degrees Fahrenheit. By the time that's preheated, we'll be able to roll these out. It's really not edible, honey, I'm sorry. Once the dough has set for about 10 to 20 minutes, we're gonna roll it out. We're doing it a little more than 1/4 of an inch thick. And I have it on wax paper so I can pull it off of the counter, doing it in a little circle, and we're gonna see if we can get Memphis's footprint on here real quick. What do you think? You want to be first? All right, let's try it.
All right, hi Sylvie.
Read something. Ready? Okay, here we go. Ready? We're gonna put you, but you gotta, here, maybe we'll just make it so you have no choice.
She's like, I'll put my face in it.
I do not like this.
I don't want to put my foot there, Mom.
No. A little bit of pressure. You're done. We did it. Look,
don't step on it again.
So look, that's perfect.
That's pretty good.
That's Memphis's paw print.
And then?
So then we take the circle, and yep, that should be perfect. I'm gonna get it a little in the center because we're still gonna have to.
A little bit to the top because you gotta make a little hole in the top for it to hang.
Bloop. And there we have a Memphis paw print. And then we're gonna paint these after we bake them. So there's Memphis's. We did it. Now let's see if we can do Shelby. So this was the first one we made, which was kind of little. We were afraid if we put the hole in there it wouldn't have worked. I guess it might have, but I couldn't put the names on the front. But anyway, we're gonna use a straw, and we're gonna take the ones we made, and we're gonna put a hole right there. And then after they're done, we'll be able to put a ribbon through here to hang them on the tree. Okay, so now that we have a couple ornaments done, we did 2 of each of the paws. That gives me a chance if I screw up on the paint or decide I want to do something else. I have an extra one, so we have them over here on our tray. Now we're going to put these in the oven, again at 250 degrees for about 2 to 3 hours. These are gonna dry out really nice, and that's the next thing we're gonna do before we can decorate them. What do you think? She's like, I am done having my feet played with. What do you think, Shelby? She's like, I don't know how I feel about this, guys. Here we go. I'm in the oven.
Oh, it looks so cool going in there. You can see all the dimples.
The dog hair.
I
got it.
All right, I was gonna say I don't think that's gonna matter much. Nobody's eating this. These are ornaments for the tree.
Yeah, we're not eating these.
All right. So what do we gotta bake them at?
250 for at least 2 hours.
Slow.
There it is. I'm like, where's my timer? So after about 2.5 hours, our ornaments are finally done. We didn't show this, but we actually got reverse ornament paw prints of Shiloh and Oakley's paw prints from their casts that we have from when they passed away. So we actually have an ornament for each of them. Now we get to paint them. I'm just using regular like multi-surface acrylic paint. We're gonna paint each one with this and then let that dry, and then we're gonna put this Mod Podge on it. This is when you could add glitter and things like that, but I don't like glitter, so that's not gonna happen. I'm actually going to paint them on the outside. A lot of people you'll see do the inside of the paw, but we noticed when we made our paws, let's see if I can get this to work, that, yeah, you can see light kind of comes through the middle there, so we thought it would be neat on the Christmas tree to kind of see the light coming through instead of painting this. So I'm gonna paint the outside. So because we decided that we were going to paint the outside part of these ornaments and not the paw print part, the paintbrush was working pretty good, but Jamie kind of figured out that a sponge is going to work a little bit better. We tested it out on this first Shelby one, which I can go through and fix some of that up, but this is going to help us get the base of the paint on without getting it inside of all the little paw markings on the ornament. You can also sponge paint it in rainbow colors and sponge paint it all different colors if you wanted to with this technique.
Yeah, you could do with a sunset. You could do kind of sunset colors all the way up.
Yeah, so there's a lot of options you could do with these. We're painting them all solid colors of the dog's colors of everything. Alright, so with a little bit of sponge painting and then a little bit of painting with the brush afterwards, we got them to look pretty cool. Now I'm going to take, and I am going to write the names on each of them. I'm actually going to do that with a silver Sharpie. I could use a paint pen as well. I thought about using a paint pen, but we're going to go with silver Sharpie. What do you think? I'm sorry, they're still not edible. The names are written on. The paint on these is just about dry. Once it dries, we are going to go over top of them with some Mod Podge just to seal them. I got a matte finish. If you want them to be shiny, you could do a shinier finish. When you put this on, if you're going to do glitter, that would be the time to do glitter. I don't like glitter, so we're not doing that. But I'm going to go ahead and put the Mod Podge on. So once the Mod Podge has been put on and they've been sealed, I did both the front and the back. I didn't paint the back, but I sealed the back. We're gonna cut our little ribbon. I'm just using a little silver ribbon here, cutting just a couple of inches, and then I'm just gonna loop it through and tie it at the top. So they'll be able to hang like ornaments. Wanna see what they're gonna look like on the tree? Look, Memphis, that's yours. That's your ornament. That's your paw print and everything. What do you think of that? Sorry, honey, not edible. What do you think? Want to show everybody what they look like on the tree? I'm sure I'm going to end up moving them from where they're at. There's a Memphis one. There's a Shelby one. There's Shiloh's. And the Miss Oakley's. So they look pretty good, and they hang pretty good with the little ribbons I made. My advice, if you use the ribbons and not a hook, make the ribbon a little bit longer. A couple of them I made kind of short. Shelby's turned out pretty perfect. We did it, girls. What do you think? Alright, you guys, as always, if you end up making these paw prints for your pets, you could do it for cats, you could do it for dogs, you could do it for probably horses, whatever pets you have, ferrets, anything cute. Make sure that you post it on Instagram and tag us at GonetotheSnowDogs, like actually tag us in the photo. Post it on Twitter and tag us at Gone2, the number 2, the Snow Dog, or post it up in the Pawdience group. Links to all of our social sites are down below if you guys want to go check those out. Alright, well that's all we have for you today. Be sure to come back on Friday for a new holiday treat video. Alright, you guys, as always, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with your friends to help us continue to grow the Pawdience. As always, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Stay positive, dream big, and we will see you again soon. Goodbye, Pawdience. Those are cute, and they're so big they actually stick out on the tree. I am going to shift them around, but those are pretty cute.
Turn around and roll over, snow dog. Sing a song with your sweet voice. I know you've been a good little girl. We're gone to the snow. Come join us for a new adventure. Lots of fun, lots of walks. Won't you come into our Siberian?